earGROUND Radio. New voices amplified.
Greetings, greetings. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to earGROUND New Voices Amplified. I'm super excited. I guess you know the reason why. The reason is because we're speaking to an artist who's taken Zimbabwe's music by storm. He's a game changer. He's been making music for a while, but it only took the JUZI for him to really get so much traction and get noticed. I'm speaking to KAE CHAPS. KAE CHAPS, welcome to earGROUND.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great, great. It's such an honor to have you on the program. I know you're on demand. A lot of people are trying to get your attention. How has been the experience so far?
So far it's been I think overwhelming, but at the same time it's been great. It's been amazing, and I can only thank God because it took me by surprise. Of course, I've been praying and wanting to be here, but then just it happening the way it happened, it was definitely by surprise. But I thank God, and I'm so overwhelmed.
Wow, great, great. Let me take you back a bit. A lot of people are asking, who's KAE CHAPS? What's your real name?
So my real name is Kudakwashe Chapepa.
Great. Yeah. I saw on one of your posts mentioning that you are a boy who grew up, in Rugare. Tell us about your background, your upbringing, growing up in Rugare. How was the environment like in terms of influence, music-wise?
So growing up in Rugare for me it's been like I can safely say it's been a blessing because it's a place you see everything, like you learn so many things. It's a ghetto, like it's such a ghetto to such an extent if you go out there you see a whole different world, and then if you come back home you see a whole different world again. And for me that has been so helpful because I've been able to attention on TV and what I soak it in, so attention on my writing and everything. I soak it in again, and at the end of the day, I'm not. Yes, I'm so ghetto, but at the same time, I'm not ignorant. Like I know what's going on out there, and so that's basically regarding it helped me find myself in a very right way.
And were there any stars, any artists, people that you could say from around you looked up to or could have inspired you?
Yeah, definitely Toki vibes, because when Toki rose to fame, everybody like Rugare is so small, by the way, like it's so small, you everybody knows everyone. So it's that kind of a place which we never expected anyone to make it from Rugare. And then when Toki happened to make it, in terms of music, when Toki happened to make it, everybody was just taken by surprise with it. So this guy is actually from Rugare and he made it. And it actually helped me believe in my music more, believe in my dreams more. Toki, I actually have a song where I say, if Toki made it, then I can make it as well.
Wow, that is so humbling to hear. And any artist that, apart from Toki vibes, what kind of music, what kind of artists were you listening to? I picked from your music, you've got some reggae vibe, you've got some R&B, you've got some hip hop, and I started to think that possibly you had a wider exposure to different music genres.
Okay. Growing up, I listened to a whole lot of music. I remember I listened to Winky D so much because Winky Angari is from Kamuzuma.
which is just next door.
Which is next door. So when Winky rose to fame with Rani Godo and my location in my songs, those were the only songs we were playing my days. And I remember like the very first song, the very first melody I made was on like I was copying in Indiri Rasta. That was like the very first melody I made because those were times. And I think that helped, that made me fall in love with music the way I fell in love with it. Of course, I grew up with so many girls, my sisters, Angu, and Anna Mainini and stuff. They were listening to R&B. So at a later stage, I started listening to that, and then a bit of commercial hip hop and gay hip hop. But then Pep Tanga Tanga was all Winky.
Oh, great. And if you're to look at the music that you made, what could you say could have contributed for it not to really make such an impact as the impact that has been made by JUZI? Because I know you dropped Pretty Short, the EP, and last year you dropped the album, which is a beautiful album. But somehow people didn't pick on these songs until JUZI.
I can say personally, I believe that it's probably just God's timing, because I feel like each and every song I've made has helped me become a better artist. So good see, like if I make a song, my motto is I wanna improve the next time I do another song. Like, I wanna keep growing. I never limit myself, and I think the reason why JUZI has made more impact than any other song I've made is because I feel like I've grown up as an artist, and the other songs, as good as they were, most probably I wasn't passionate enough, or I wasn't motivated or dedicated enough for them to make such music. And I think it's a very good thing, because now I know myself as an artist. Okay, so the motto for me is to just keep growing, and that's what I do. So I even like try my notes and Sanamboita for the sake of just wanting to be better. And yeah, that's the whole idea.
Great. And let's look at your catalog. Let's look at the music that you released. What are some of the messages and the themes that you focus on, apart from love?
I'm such a versatile artist, and I'm that artist who also loves to be inspired by what's around me. So I see things that are around me. I see things that other people are going through. I see things that my community or what Zimbabwe is going through, and I've made music about that. I've made music about friendships, like Anastasia. I've made music about fix my label, which is like people who dream they can actually relate with. You know what? This is fun, because I love to just experiment and touch on different topics. So apart from love, I'm mostly into what happens around the community.
Okay, great. And JUZI, this is the song that has taken Zimbabwe by storm. When it blew up, I know you've mentioned a bit, in the beginning, but when it blew up, what was the reaction? At what point did you really see that this song is going to take off?
Like I said, Kuji, when I made JUZI, I never imagined it going this big. I actually thought, like, the reason why, like, fun fact, when I checked you on Instagram, when I released it on Instagram, I actually checked you because you had said something about me the previous day. You had posted that people should keep an eye on me. Yeah, I was actually excited. Yeah, Plot Mhako is posted about me. It's really nice. So I tagged you as a way of just trying to support what you had said. But I know people should keep an eye on it. I actually thought Kutishi, like a few people would see it and be like, nah, this is leading on to something. And and then all of a sudden I see reposts and everything, and then the next day it's a whole different story. The other day, whole different.
Wow.
And each and every day it's been like growing, and so yeah.
Wow. Wow, that's it's so humbling, and I feel encouraged. And also to those that are tagging, normally there's somebody who drops in and says, check out this artist. And looking at the text, the lyrical content of JUZI, is it something that is closer to you? Is it something that happened in your real life?
Yeah, it's based on true life, based on my story, my relationship story. And yeah, it's quite a deep story for me. It was a very short relationship, but then a very nice and meaningful relationship. And everything that happened within the relationship led to JUZI, because we ended up really on good terms. We broke up, and that inspired me to write JUZI, because I was coming from a place where I felt like I wasn't good enough. I actually wanted to give up at some point. But then starting this year, I was like, you know what, I'm going to use this energy and put it into my music, like I always do. And that's how I came up with this.
Great. And has your ex, I assume, heard the song, and what has been her reaction so
far? So far, yeah, she heard the track, and she just said, like we're talking, but we are not like on those terms we were before.
Okay.
Yeah, she heard the track.
Okay, great. And looking forward, there are some that are like, I know he's a one-hit wonder, but when I look at your catalog, I'm convinced you are in this state. Do you think this is just a one-hit wonder situation?
And nah, never.
What are you? What's more? What's coming from the KAE CHAPS?
Like I said, like me making JUZI wasn't me assuming that it's going to be a hit or something. This was just me doing what I've always done before, what I always do. And it's actually funny because I've made certain songs that went KAE CHAPS enough, as much as I'm versatile, but those songs went me enough because I was trying to break out. I was like, let me try this sound because maybe that's where my breakthrough is. And it wasn't. And then this time I just made a song. I felt this is what I need as a person and as an artist. Like I need to sing about something that I'm going through. I need to detour. I need to let go of certain feelings. And like the agenda for me, the agenda basically was just to give people who have always listened to my music something new, something fresh. And also I was like hoping, you know what, I hope she hears this song somewhere. That was the only goal. I didn't even expect it to do that. So it's like my comfort zone. And one thing I know for a fact is this is what I'm used to doing. This is what I'll continue doing. So nothing new.
Great. And 5 years from now, where do we see you? Where do you see yourself?
Definitely Africa. Like I see myself out there making music with the greats. I see myself making music with the biggest Nigerian artist, the biggest. Like, I want some recognition of Africa. That's the core right now. Like, I wanna explode from Zimbabwe and then continue growing from now.
Awesome. There've been a couple of replies, and some are like, they're too quick. Okay. There's been a mixed reaction, and I've seen you share some of the replies and some of the responses and the videos that people have made. What's your feeling with regard to this, and how do you feel when people are replying to your art or connecting to your art at that level?
It's great. It's such an amazing feeling because like I've always looked at other artists who have made it, and I've always seen people doing my covers. I've always seen people reacting to those songs, and I've also been that artist who like looks at other people so I can be like, you know what, I think I should do a cover for this song because it's that nice. And now seeing people, like I've seen, I think, almost 4 or 5 replies just today, if I'm not mistaken. And that's amazing. You know, and people are doing my challenges.
Yes.
I wanna repost all of them, but I can't even repost all of them because how and this I can't even see some of them. But it's just an amazing feeling every day. I know it's just I'm grateful for everything.
Right. From the comments that I've seen, a lot of people that know you and some that have seen your interaction, they say KAE CHAPS is a humble guy. Does that define your personality? And are we going to continue to see KAE CHAPS like this? Or after a while, are you going to be a completely different character?
What I can say about myself is I am a people's person. I've always been a people's person. So, like the reason, I think like one of the reason why, because some people were saying with I remember some people before even all this was saying, but you know what, I think it's because you're too soft or because you are into people so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you haven't blown up anything. But that's always been me. I've always loved music for what it is, and I've always loved to interact with people who enjoy my music. So I really don't see myself changing, and that's always going to be why.
Wow, great. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the time that you've taken to be with us and how much support towards your music.
Can you please rephrase?
No, I was asking in terms of support from your family, how much of support do you get from them? Or I don't go to music is my records.
My family is super supportive. They really enjoy watching me grow. Really enjoy. I remember, like I was saying this in the afternoon. I went to SA in 2017, and I was supposed to work there. And I just made a decision, and I was like, because I went to my uncle's place, and then I was like, this is not for me. I think I should be back in Zimbabwe making music. Like I'll find a job and try to push it past America. And he sat with me, and I still remember, he sat with me and he was like, you know what, the sky is the limit. I won't even stop you, and I wish you the best. I know for a fact that you're going to make it. He actually said it to me. And I came back home. My mom was like, you know what, do what you gotta do. Like everybody has been support. So
Great.
it's all love. All love.
Wow, thank you so much. It's such an awesome honor to have you on earGROUND.
Thank you so much.
And yes, you're most welcome. So we've got our last 5 minutes to the program, which is a trivia section where my co-host, Sharonrose, who's based in the UK, will ask you some interesting questions before we close off the interview. So to those that are watching, stay tuned. We're coming back after this short commercial break.
Amplified. earGROUND.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sharonrose hosting for earGROUND, New Voices Amplified. I'm here. I've just got some quick fire questions for the man of the moment, KAE CHAPS. KAE CHAPS, what should you say?
JUZI Sharon, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, so I know I'm here for earGROUND, but right now I'm representing Wanawa Eva because Sha, what you from?
Wanawa Eva.
I'm here right now for Wanawa Eva, and I've got a few questions that me and the girls would like to know. Okay?
Okay.
So, if our sister, Wanawa Eva or you, came back today and was like, look, I'm sorry, I don't know what JUZI, but not what God and Giant. What are you gonna say? Did you take her back?
Yeah, the love is complicated.
It's not
Complicated. But what I would do is, personally, at the moment, I don't know if I want to be in that space. But then life happens sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, but you can never say never with these things, right?
Exactly. Just like I don't know you.
Yeah, set it down. All right, cool. So that leads me to my next question. Just in case you don't bring her back, right? The girls would like to know, is KAE CHAPS single?
Yeah, at the moment I'm very single and I'm just eating my music.
All right, girls, imagine that he's dating his music, but it means money chance. So why not Eva? Do the thing.
Why not Eva any chance?
Why not Eva to chance? So get in there. All right. So the next question, right? It's a tricky one, but can you hear me? Okay, network. Hello. Hello. Are you back?
Hello, I think
You're
we
back?
got disconnected.
Okay. Cool. Let me just write down the time so I tell Plot what you. Freezer. Okay, cool. So, action. So, all right. Next question I've got, and this is good, like heart to heart, right? Mwanwa Ada to Mwanwa Eva. Who is your celebrity crush?
Only one.
Can I only one that's fine? You can tell me.
From where? Everywhere or?
All right, you can tell me one international and one local.
International is my celebrity crush. I still have a thing for Rihanna. Somewhere.
Okay.
Rihanna.
I don't blame you. I see it.
And then in Zim. In Zim. I would say Tammy is fine.
I thought you'd say that. I had a feeling. Awesome. Yeah. So would you love to do a collaboration with Tammy?
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to.
Nice. Okay, cool. Even though I like why not Eva, it's okay. Why not Eva? We're forgiving you. All right.
Forgive me.
You know how we forgive you because we can all relate. It's like it's fine. Last question I've got for you, Kay, is right now, who are you listening to? Who's currently on your playlist?
Shelly Kumalo, specifically MP.
I love that song. Okay.
That's my song.
So what I was gonna do,
obviously KAE CHAPS, JUZI. Those two songs.
Oh, cool. So those are the two songs we're listening to. Nice. So what I was gonna do was ask you to give me a cappella from one of the artists you said you're listening to. So do you know how to sing Mpini?
So far, I do not know how to sing.
Since you can't sing that, can you
I,
sing
I just
Juicy?
know, I just know, I just know like the first part. He says, "Nyatembo ya bona, la 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 la, la 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 la."
All right, cool. Since you don't know the lyrics of that one, can you sing Juicy for me? Because that's the other song you said you're listening to, right?
Yeah. Usaniteke, I'll be fine. It's just a matter of time. Chete chete ko hati ndizo za wakada. Laskuzidza kumboperi mara negane china. Chigumba ndina sindi chirindaka. Aunga ndiroveze kumbe.
Never again, you're jealous, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go on YouTube and add
No.
more views by listening to it a few dozen times again. So, KAE CHAPS, thank you so much for speaking to us today. We really appreciate you. We appreciate you taking
Thank
the
you.
time, because this is right now, you're so busy. You are a man of the moment. You're popping on these streets. We wish you all the best, and we can't wait to see what's next for you. So once again, guys, my name is Sharonrose, hosting for earGROUND, New Voices Amplified. We've been speaking to KAE CHAPS. Go and check him out. Have a great day. Have a great night. See you soon.
Wow. Voila, voila, voila. Yeah.